Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. So today my car is finally getting tuned. I've been breaking in my clutch for the past, I don't know, 500 miles or so, give or take, and I'm super excited because my car is back after a few months. It's been a long bumpy road to get there. There's some stuff that came up in between, but guys, it's back and it's healthy, y'all. So I'm gonna kind of do my best to hold everything steady here, give you a really good shot of what we kind of had done, just to give you guys a background story. So basically, in a nutshell, we did everything but the heads. We did stage 3 port by Modern Airflow Dynamics. Let's see here, we did a 102mm throttle body, rotofab cooler intake. There's always some random stuff like, you know, 160-degree thermostat, gate screen belt, Mighty Mouse Wild catch can. I ended up going with a 4-inch KDI heat exchanger only because I got a really good deal on the forums from it, and I'm all about the deals, y'all, so I'm gonna try my best to get that in there. It's 4 inches thick. I was kind of worried about some airflow going through the grills, but it's been fine so far. Coolant temps have been maintaining about, with the weather being between 30s and 50s, it's been about 169 on the coldest, and it sits about 176 when cruising. When it's hotter at stoplights, it goes to 200, but the nice thing about the trunk tank that I had put in, pump, 3700 I believe, is that, man, it recovers really, really quick. Had the supercharger milled for -12 lines, custom Patrick Cam. I have the specs, I can put those in the description for you guys. Texas speed 2-inch headers, plugs, wires, catless exhaust. Try my best to get in there and show y'all. 3-inch course of sport, my favorite part about the whole car. I ended up doing fuel injector development, 1300cc tires. So on this car, I ended up going with, I was going to do ID 1300 injectors. My tuner came back and said, really no need to do that. The fuel injector development's a little bit cheaper, and they've been having really good luck with them and no issues. So we went ahead and went with the fuel injector development 1300cc. I had the DSX AUX Pump. I fully rebuilt my differential. Basically everything but rack and pinion was pretty trashed in it. So I'll walk around and show you guys that. It was pretty bad. It looks good now. It's been working excellent. Big shout out to the guy at J-Rod Speed Shop. Techs are amazing. They do awesome work. So brand new, pretty much diff. Of course, the sports are looking dirty. Of course, we're gonna have it retuned, but I'm running 315 Michelin Pilot Sport Cups on the back. I ended up swapping my wheels to the 1LE wheels. These are reps because I found such a good deal on them. Guy wanted 900 bucks. I said, look, dude, I always follow the forums, guys. And just a note to y'all, I don't hide it. I'm a cheapskate, except for when I have to spend the money, and I didn't need to spend the money here. Guy wanted 800 bucks for these. I said, look, I'll trade you my stock Zl1 wheels and I'll give you 150 bucks cash. I knew he was super busy, so I leveraged that for a while, man. And basically I was like, look, dude, I said, look, dude, I'll just show up with 500 bucks cash, bring the wheels, show me some pictures before I show up so I'm not wasting my time. And man, they're in good shape. Look at this, y'all, check this out. I mean, almost mint. They got like maybe 1 or 2 nicks on each one. I mean, that's one right there. It's pretty hard to tell from that angle. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to zoom in and out for you. Let's see if we can get it better. No, it's kind of hard. I mean, you can barely tell. It's maybe a little tiny nick, but other than that, man, they're in good shape. They cleaned up really well, cleaned them inside and out, and had some little stuff done like tinted side markers and kind of the miscellaneous things like that. Got the taillights tinted. First I was kind of not a big fan, but it's kind of growing on me. But other than that, man, you know, supporting mods, valves, I did ARP head studs. We did an RXT 1200 clutch I had to break in because mine's a 6-speed, and man, this thing, y'all, it just runs. The pulleys that we ended up going with, because I added the trunk tank kind of last minute, was we did a 245 upper Griptec, and we did a 945 DSX tuning lower. So 245 and 945. Oh, we just got to J-Rod Speed Shop. I always catch these guys at lunch. It's not their fault, bro. It's my fault. This is the way my schedule is. I always catch them at lunch. So I'm hanging tight for a few minutes. The car looks eh. I tried to put a detail spray on it before I left, but I was in a hurry. So car looks okay. It's still kind of dirty. Sorry, Jaime. Yeah, guys. So basically, we're gonna give a good one over on the car, check out, make sure no leaks, nothing like that, which there's none. They're probably just gonna want to assess it, kind of see how it's running, how it's idling, plug up their laptops. We're headed down to Victoria, Texas. We're gonna get some E85, put in some VP racing gallons, probably a couple 5-gallon jugs, and I gotta run this fuel out, so probably not gonna fill up. I'm about in between a quarter and a half tank or so, about 3/8, and I'm excited, y'all. I've been waiting for this for, man, I've always wanted to build a car ever since I was probably 17, and I started looking at blowing money into cars in the bottomless pit of car funding. And so this is just super, I guess, rewarding for me, because something I've worked really hard toward. We're going to aim for, it's a Mustang dyno, so I'm gonna hope we get anywhere between 730 and 740 realistically to the tire, and that's on 100% 85. I haven't even cracked this thing above 3,000 or 4,000 yet, about 4, and this thing just is, God, it's ready to go, man. This thing wants to be ran. It wants to go. It wants to go fast. So that's what we're planning on making it do. Clutch is broken in. It's finally feeling good. On the way down, it finally doesn't feel as grabby. And so in about 20 or 30 minutes, we'll head over to Pat G in Victoria. So I think it's about an hour and 20-30 minute drive from here. And I'm super excited, y'all. See you soon.
Up at Bad Chad's up in Huffman, and he told him, yeah, I want to have Pat G tuning, I want to have this and that and this and that, and we'll go and do a custom cam. Great. Pat's on board. And then he said, called him up, said, hey, hold the horses. I've been listening to idle videos online, and I am in love with how that lethal, or the Lethal Cam from Raging Racing sounds, or no, the Night Fury Cam.
Okay, yeah.
And he says, I've got to have that for my CTSV. And I'm like, that's a NA cam for a LS3, and it does sound good, but it's not a good blower cam. It's got way too much overlap, not enough exhaust. It's just all wrong for that. Well, but that's what I want. I said, well, look, if you're going to go that way, I don't want to tune you. You know, find someone else. Well, what about it? You know, but if you do one of your custom cams, is it going to have a sound? You know, really mean sound? Like, dude, listen to that.
The choppy chop.
Listen to that. Yeah, you want chop, but that works.
Yeah.
I mean, they just don't understand. It's like, yeah, a blower cam can have good chop, but it just has to have the valve events right.
Right.
Because I listened to that, I'm like, why wouldn't anybody who wanted chop want that sound? That sounds awesome.
Sounds great,
really
man.
good. It'll sit there and
Sounds incredible.
That sounds good. I was really happy with the way it came out.
Yes, it Kurt's over there. He hears it like blah, 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 blah. Yeah, when you're at a stoplight, everyone's like,
What is that?
what is that?
Sounds good. I like it. I'm happy
So,
with it.
your car, huh?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Happy to have it here, man.
Man, it's I look at all the shiny detail underneath, and you know what it reminds me of? There's was it last night? No, night before last. There's a guy who has a 02 Camaro, just beautiful like this under hood, and every time he brings it, he wants to spray nitrous, and the first 2 times he would bring it, it'd be like super detailed and clean. And when he'd hit the nitrous, fuel would spray everywhere and it'd catch on fire. And we'd have to get these fire extinguishers and it puts powder everywhere. And he's like, oh man, I just detailed all this. I'm like, dude, don't burn down the shop. Brought it back. Fire.
Oh my God.
And so last night he brought it and we had fire extinguishers standing by in it. And he hit the nitrous and the fuel didn't come on. And I'm like, all right, well, at least it didn't burn the place down, but we had to go replace the relay and got it working. But it's just like, so anyone who comes with nitrous, only one, it used to be 1 in 4 nitrous systems that people would bring for tuning worked. Now it's gotten so bad it's only 1 in 10. And the reason why it's gotten worse is nitrous has gotten a lot more complicated because they have, you know, not only a window switch and fuel pressure switch.
Juicy booty.
It's pretty cool, y'all. So basically we're car strapped on the dyno here. We're just having the fans blowing for just a second. Man, it's gorgeous out here in Victoria, just to give you guys an idea.
Not a whole lot out here, man. It's like weird little oak trees and such. Kind of on somebody's property. Tattoos.
Man, dude, he just basically released his cam and has only tried it in one other car, but man, it just sounds phenomenal. So I'm excited to bring it to you guys. Probably gonna try to avoid a lot of walking around the car, let them do their thing, man. You guys enjoy.
Put ice in here. You gotta appreciate when they put these big mouth openings in here.
Well, that's about half the size of the and you put the rest of it in there.
I had some girlfriends like this too. They would take it like a champ.
You said you want to put half in there.